Right. Unfreeze the rest of it. Pick it up, drop it. Not a lot of bounce because the constraints are quite high for the weight that's on it. Okay, how to get this moving. Most of you just going to use thrusters. Allow me to demonstrate something. One thruster on the bottom body. Turn car, go forward. As you can see, the car does bugger all turning. Doing steering like this, while cool, doesn't really work because these wheels just don't have enough grip. So, what you do is, take your thruster and put it on the outer wheels. You can add one to the body as well. And if you do that, when you turn, you get some proper steering. Maybe I should do more than 10. And that's basic suspension for you. As you can see, it's fairly stocky, fairly bouncy. No, you are not crushing me. If you do proper wheel power, you won't need thrusters. So let's test this out properly. I'll get a camera set up. Okay, let's see that suspension in action. Coming up to the theft ramp. Ignore the other camera. Okay, it bounces up and down a lot, but there's no weight on it. If I brought the main body weight up to probably more like 1,000, this would be a bit more impressive than it actually is. But as you can see, it whizzes along quite well. Ooh, I forgot about that. And that's how to do multi-link independent suspension. Last thing, this is why you have to have the inner panel and the outer panel the same size. See, when the outer panel goes up and down, it sort of kicks out, which isn't particularly good, and you wouldn't be able to ball socket it. If it was ball socketed, it wouldn't move, it'd just sort of bounce a bit on the constraints. See, just bounces on its constraint, it doesn't really work properly. So, that's suspension. It's glorious and amazing, and it means your cars can bounce around merrily and crawl over rocks. Then you can make your own Gresnik style vehicle, like mine. Look at that suspension. See, this is how suspension looks when you've worked on it a bit. Last thing, just the Gresnik suspension to show you how it looks when it's all done properly. As you can see, it's a lot smoother. It doesn't get really bumpy till it starts getting bad. These are pretty big bumps, these. But the Gresnik truck suspension's a lot better set up for it. Well, that's suspension, kids. Go out there, have fun. As always, I'm Big Adam, and I make crap tutorials. Woohoo!